The first thing you gotta understand, nobody's gonna help somebody who's not helping themselves. Period. How many times you walk downtown in whatever city and it's homeless people, and how many people you see walk right by them? You know what I'm saying? Like, people not really trying to, like, some people do, but most of the time people just gonna walk right by. You gotta understand some things about this world, this life. People help those who help themselves. Why you always see rich people buying other rich people gifts? You could, and then, like, if you really think about that, right? Think about that. Let's rewind. Rich people buying other rich people gifts, cause those are their friends. That's who they associate with. Broke people buy broke people gifts. You don't see broke people and rich people don't hang out because the gifts is gonna be different. You gonna go to the 99-cent store to get a rich person some shit. Of course, they might appreciate it if it's like some dope shit or something heartfelt and meaningful. But you know what I'm saying? They over here buying each other, you know, luxury designer and taking. Here's a trip to France for you and the family and stuff like that. It's different. Y'all see me struggling getting this on.
If I come in, we gon' have a good time. You know I stay with them good vibes. Turn it bit up, now it's a good night. Yeah, I got them good vibes. Oh, I love Black Gold.
At some point in your life, you gotta stop making excuses. You gotta get up off that ass, come up with a plan, and start executing that shit daily. Because ain't nobody coming to save you. Ain't nobody about to come to your rescue or none of that shit. Like, you know? Like, and I don't mean to say it in a harsh way, but ain't nobody came to save you yet. You know what I'm saying? You always talking about, oh, nobody doing this for me and da-da-da, boo, woe, it's me. Look, Debbie Downer. Negative Nate. Look. The first thing you gotta understand, nobody's gonna help somebody who's not helping themselves. Period. How many times you walk downtown in whatever city and it's homeless people, and how many people you see walk right by them? You know what I'm saying? Like, people not really trying to, like, some people do, but most of the time people just gonna walk right by. You gotta understand some things about this world, this life. People help those who help themselves. Why you always see rich people buying other rich people gifts? You could, and then, like, if you really think about that, right? Think about that. Let's rewind. Rich people buying other rich people gifts, cause those are their friends. That's who they associate with. Broke people buy broke people gifts. You don't see broke people and rich people don't hang out because the gifts is gonna be different. You gonna go to the 99-cent store to get a rich person some shit. Of course, they might appreciate it if it's like some dope shit or something heartfelt and meaningful. But you know what I'm saying? They over here buying each other, you know, luxury designer and taking. Here's a trip to France for you and the family and stuff like that. It's different. Y'all see me struggling getting this on. I think I almost got it now. Let's get this right, cause it's not doing what I needed to do yet. But it's gonna get there, just trust me. But yeah, you know, find something that you want to do. Come up with a purpose behind it, so that way you can stick to it. A lot of the times, people be coming up with these master plans and stuff like that. But the problem with these master plans that some people be having is the fact that you don't even like what you're doing. If you don't even like what you're doing, then of course you're gonna quit at the first sign of like defeat or failure. So you're gonna quit. You know what I'm saying? Failure teaches you how to embrace the loss, so that next time that you're faced with that same type of adversity, you don't fall to it. You know what I'm saying? Like, but you're only gonna quit after a failure if it's something that you don't even enjoy to begin with. Like if I was like I used to, for instance, like if I was to become a nurse, right? Soon as I have a bad day, I'll probably quit, because that's not what I really want to do, period. You know what I'm saying? But having a studio, being an artist and stuff, I've had so many failures. I've had more failures than I could count. You know what I'm saying? I've had horrible months. I've had horrible days. You know what I'm saying? But I love what I do, so I stick to it and stuff like that. And I was taught from a young age, I don't quit. So, you know, you got to find something that you actually enjoy in this thing called life that we're all in. Because if you do not find something that you enjoy and that you actually are passionate about in some way, shape, or form, you will quit at the first or second or third time that you experience some failure, some adversity thrown your way, because that's not really where your heart lays. That's not where you want to be at and stuff like that. Now, if you making millions of dollars off of it, then you know what I'm saying? Like, I would use that money to do what you want to do, and you know that you're passionate about and stuff like that. But that's just my little tidbit. Ladies and gentlemen, stop settling for people who don't care about your well-being. If somebody comes into your life, right, and they done had traumatic past relationships and all these different things like that, right, you gotta understand something. They still haven't healed from whatever they went through before. So when they come to you, you're not really like starting a relationship. You're like a therapist, you know? Unpaid at that, unqualified at that. For real. So when you take that into consideration, you might be giving them love and affection and all that stuff that you think that you're giving them, but for them, you're helping them fall in love with themselves. It ain't really about you, because they probably do more talking. Ooh, I'm triggering somebody right now because I done went through this myself. So if I would have heard this like a few years ago or 5 years ago, oh my God, I would have been triggered. But for real, you got to understand that you're worth being loved too. You know what I'm saying? Because if you love yourself, you wouldn't put up with somebody's lack of loving themselves and just being on the receiving side. You know what I'm saying? It has to be mutually beneficial, and that doesn't necessarily, like, I'm learning too, that doesn't always mean that somebody's a narcissist. They might just need to do some healing. You feel me? And like, they do appreciate you. They might actually think that they're being a good person in your life and stuff, but they're so hurt, so damaged, so broken that you bring so much to their life that they couldn't even, their cup ain't even running over enough to pour into your cup. This gonna hurt some people's feelings right now, but I'm gonna just keep it all the way honest with y'all real quick. But you deserve everything that you're getting. For real, you getting all, you deserve all the stuff that's coming your way, whether it be good or bad, because when it's bad, that means that you got something that you can learn from and stuff like that. Sometimes we learn the best from the things that hurt us the most. And if let's say, you know, like, you like, oh, I don't deserve to be, you know, overweight. I don't deserve to have this pimple on my face. Yes, you do. Look at what you be feeding yourself on a regular basis. You deserve all that shit. And then on the flip side, if you're doing good, if your skin is glowing and your body's looking good, you got the ooh, like, smelling good, you know, you got a glow about yourself. You deserve that too. You know what I'm saying? You deserve love. If you on Instagram watching positive stuff or negative stuff, you deserve the love that come along that is in alignment with what you're watching. If you watching negative stuff, stop being surprised when a negative person come in your life. You feel me? So you are what you eat. You are what you watch. You are who you're around. You are so many different things. So I need you, if anything, if you don't like it, instead of being upset at me for calling you out on this stuff, because I take the same type of accountability in my own life. You feel me? But instead, start looking where your attention and your focus is. You know what I'm saying? Because that's going to tell you so much about where you're going. If you focus on negative, then you're going to have some more negative stuff in your future. I can promise you that. If you focus on positive stuff, you're going to have some more positive stuff in your future. So start thinking. Take a breath. Take a moment, just breathe. And really just take that in and figure out what type of life you really want to have, the direction that you're trying to go. And think about, is what you're thinking about, what you're doing, what you're consuming, what you're listening to, who you're around, what you do with your spare time, is that getting you where you want to go? Food for thought. I only say this stuff to y'all because I love y'all like I love myself, and you know what I'm saying? But I need you to love yourself too. And keep on keeping on. I'm out.
I'm learning with
right
this
here.
technology.
Alright, sis, this like that Keith Lee food review thing. Let's see what the greens is talking about. Greens is definitely about like a solid 8 out of 10. Really good. Let's see what this mac and cheese. Mac and cheese is solid 7. Got the catfish. Ooh. I'm not gonna lie. That catfish is good. 9.5 out of 10. Catfish is hitting. Okay. Ooh. Gotta get one more piece of it. And I ain't even put no hot sauce on nothing yet. Not nothing. Not naked. Ooh. You know it's good when you don't need no hot sauce, tartar sauce, none of that. And we got the cornbread muffin right here. Let me clear my palate first. Let me swallow this down. Cornbread is about 6, just because I don't got butter. If I had some butter, it hit better. But overall, really, really good. What's good? It's your girl, andMani Strings, CEO of Good Vibez Studios. My baby, look. Good Vibez Studios is here for the independent artist that's really looking to build up somewhere, have a consistent team that's going to help with marketing, help with studio, beats, mixing, mastering, content creation, branding, and everything like that, and just really help you take your career to the next level and stuff like that. As an independent artist, I know that it's very difficult. It's very expensive. You know what I'm saying? We pride ourselves on giving the best quality for half the price of all these other studios, the labels and stuff like that. We consider ourselves a label that works for you, comparing to, you know, a 70-80% split where you're getting 20%. So we work for you, you know what I'm saying? And you can book us at Good Vibez, Vibes with a Z, Studios with an S at the end. On Instagram, we have a TikTok, goodvibestudios@gmail.com. If you want to reach out, please do check out the page and everything like that. See some of the stuff that we've been working on and everything like that too. A lot of new music coming 2023, and we trying to fill the hallway up with plaques in this next couple years. So make sure that you book your session and let's create some magic.